Alright, hey, it's the UFO Geek, and here's just a quick little, not really little, but here's a video explaining what's supposed to happen in the next 2 days. So, there's a man named Stan Romanek, and I am sure a lot of people have heard of him since there are 4,000 subscribers. He's written 3 books um, about his story, and he has tons of things. So basically, just let me get you started with what's supposed to happen. Um, so, blah blah blah. You'll go into Stan's website to view the star chart and Stan's drawing of an alignment of planets that was shown to him December 2000 during his first abduction/contact experience with the beings Stan refers to as possum people. We're anxiously and excitedly waiting to see if anything this date points to. We have no information other than the drawing and the validation that this drawing is of a planetary alignment that will happen on September 21st, 2012. Another step forward as we bring positive energy, enlightenment, truth, and love to the people of this planet. We move one step closer to the shift, mass UFO sightings. First, worldwide undeniable contact. We have no clue, but please share any and all of your experiences of the date 9/21/2012 here and or Facebook so we can all capture our observations. So, I think it's if we click here. Here is like the stuff that this equation was blah 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 during it. I'll put all these links in the description. But basically, he was doing an hypnotic regression because he can't remember his abductions other than the evidence he has after he wakes up in the morning. So he goes into hypnotic regression, and this is what he writes down under hypnosis. And he's severely dyslexic too, so I highly doubt that he would be able to really remember this really easily, and he even says that in his books. But she's supposed to represent the moon here, and this is the exact planetary alignment that is going to happen that day. And it's really interesting. If you they're also doing a documentary about his case. Here, actually, yeah, I'll just play it real quick. It's only 3 minutes.
I cannot tell you who
Those are
I
the
am,
possum people he
but
spoke
I
of.
can tell you that your perceptions of Stan Romanek and his experiences are real. The interesting thing is that Stan has no idea who he really is, who he really is, who he really is.
If I thought Stan was lying about any of this, making any of it up, I would have walked away faster than anything. Love or no love.
It's easier for her to deal with this than it is for me to deal with it. I get scared, freak out, and run around like a little girl, and she's sitting there trying to figure out what's going on.
I said, you do not lie, or you do not to me. Your experiences are real. I have a lot of proof for it. Therefore, you're okay.
So on a scale of 1 to 10, with 1 being insignificant, 10 being the most significant ever, where does Stan's...
9.
I mean, I think one thing that they give is a sense of credibility. These equations are beyond what he could come up with on his own.
Stan is being used to give a message also. I mean, he's being used to say it's real.
I knew she was real. I knew she existed. And in some ways, I prayed that he never found her. For 6 years, I worried what would happen to me.
Beautiful blonde hair, and she's just clinging onto my leg like, please, please don't let me go. And I realized that these kids are mine. There's the thing that's been following me. Oh my god, I'm shaking like a leaf. I hope I can get this. I hope this is working. Please be working. Please be working. Oh my god. What is that? Holy shit. Oh my god, what's it doing? Holy shit. Oh my god.
But, yeah, basically, they're making a story about it because a documentary, and this started around the beginning of this year, and I think it should either come out late this year or early to mid next year. But yeah, I don't think he'd really fake all, like, get himself hurt just to fake that. And there's a lot of good evidence for this. And another thing is, under one of those hypnotic regressions, he's actually written down an equation for an element 110, which wasn't even discovered at the time. It wasn't discovered until like 2 or 3 years later. And he wrote this down before it was even discovered. So that's one of the key evidence that really makes me believe this. Next thing is, here's like a 2-hour lecture about his whole story. He has pictures, videos, stories, drawings, and audio messages. Yeah, I'm really excited when for 2 days. Today's actually almost over, the 19th, so 21st. But so yeah, I highly recommend you watch this. This can actually get really freaky, this video, at some points, and pretty interesting in others, and it's just mind-blowing. I really urge you to watch this. And next, here is a letter that they received some years ago, and it seems like our goals are linked. It says peace on earth and in space, change the world, decide whether we show up. So technically, this is like, I guess, like a letter that it look like, the way it's written looks like the aliens sent it to them, or the extraterrestrials. And I'm not going to read it out loud since it's really long, but I'll add this link to the description. The Etherians. Well, yeah, I read this. It's really cool. I urge you to watch this. And yes. Also, I follow him on Twitter. Where's Twitter? I follow him on Twitter because see, like, he also posted 2 days ago. 9/21/12 is in 4 days. I look forward to seeing what, if anything, will happen. It's been 12 years of waiting to see what this date is about. Also, here's like another drawing of the Possum People, and here's his 3 books. I read actually all 3 of them. They're really cool. I think they're like $12 each. But yeah, I'll add all these links in the description, and if something does happen, because in the books, in his regression, he talked about remembering being there and asking what's going on. They put an image in his head of winds ripping the streets off the ground and waves as big as buildings, and then that planetary alignment popped in. And I don't think that, well, if that did happen, all those things that he saw, if those did happen, I don't think that they would just tell him that and do nothing about it. I mean, I think that they would want to help us, so maybe that's what they're going to do. 2 days. Yep. For more info or news about UFO extraterrestrials, just subscribe or like the video, or subscribe and like the video. Nothing happens that day, nothing happens. There's still bound to be way more things going on than just this case, so if you want to see more videos about things like this, just leave a like and subscribe. So next time, see ya. Good luck.